It's a Bar Car Friday right here on YouTube. Okay, so we got Hard Truth Whiskey in. Okay, we got Jeff McCabe, owner-operator of the brand in. He's going to pour us some cocktails. We're going to sip on some whiskey all morning long. You got to stick around with us. Like, subscribe, follow us at Keg N Bottle, at Big Rich TV and Fletch. Let's light it up on this Bar Car Friday. Woo! Woo!
Thank God it's Friday!
It's been a long week and the fellas are thirsty.
Scotch just got stopped. Here it goes down into my belly.
It's time to cruise into the weekend. Big Rich, TD, and Fletch present Bar Card Friday. Brought to you by Keg N Bottle, with the best selection of bourbon, whiskey, tequila, private section bottles, and more.
My problem is I drink too much, way too much.
Yeah.
I get my doctor a urine specimen. It was an all of it.
Now, let's pour some drinks.
Let's pour some drinks indeed. There we go. Let's pour some drinks indeed. Third time's the charm.
Yeah. Fine. Oh, what Tony's still topping off the glass here.
Oh, I love it. It's
Wow.
Big Rich TV and Fletch here live on YouTube. Go ahead and like, subscribe, follow Big Rich TV and Fletch. Also, Keg N Bottle. We do this together every single Friday. It's a Bar Car Friday. And in studio with us here is Hard Truth Whiskey. Now, if you love some good juice in a bottle, we were literally talking about this on the radio show that we do earlier. It's the good stuff. And Jeff McCabe, owner, operator, distiller, master of spirits, is joining us in studio, as well as Tony Kanja, our dear friend from Keg N Bottle. Jeff, we've sampled some of this on the air. We're going to do it all over again here for YouTube. This is delicious. How did you get into whiskey in the first place?
Well, I guess the way I got into whiskey was through beer.
Okay.
Right? I started out making beer with my dad when I was about 9 years old. My two uncles had bars across the street from each other. McCabe's on one side and the Shamrock on the other. And they hated each other because they were in-laws and they were competing.
Oh, it's Hatfields and McCoys.
Wow.
I love that.
It was great for me. I was welcome at either place. They were really good.
These were your uncles?
These were my uncles, and the little town in Illinois. So they were, when you have the bars, you're cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. So, and my dad was a good brewer. That helped me out. I actually took a long way to get there because I flew helicopters for a while in the Navy and that kind of stuff. And then I worked overseas.
It does look like a badass, doesn't it?
Yeah, no kidding. What helicopter did you fly on the Navy?
Well, in the Navy, I flew the big Sea Kings.
Oh, you did?
H3s. Yeah.
Wow. God bless you.
You were out there. You were out there picking up astronauts.
I never got to pick one up.
Oh, really?
I was out there. I never got my shot. It really was disappointing. But
No kidding. Oh, hang on a second. So when astronauts returned, you were part of the, I don't know if you'd call it the expedition, but the recovery team?
Actually, what I did was when I was stationed in Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah.
We flew the search and rescue, or the plane guard, for the shuttle launches.
Okay, cool. Oh man.
Yeah.
Man, were you there during the Challenger ordeal?
I was on the other side of the world when that happened. I was out in the Middle East, but after the Navy, I flew in the Army Guard.
Oh, okay.
Smokes, dude.
So I flew Hueys and Kiowas and that kind of stuff.
So you are the guy who, we need to get in touch with when the AI takeover occurs and we need to get away because
that's right.
The zombie virus has gone worldwide and we need to get vertical quick. We call Jeff McCabe. We hop in a Huey. We all
with a bottle.
He's got rotor wing training. I'm assuming fixed wing training somehow. Oh yeah, okay, we're good.
Yeah,
we're good.
he's like,
he just gave us the nod. Yeah, it was the nod of confidence.
And he's got planes with scratched off licenses hidden all throughout the Americas.
bullet holes through them. But it's fine because they're cable driven.
So what's really cool is one of my partners actually met him flying helicopters. Right?
Yeah.
Nobody knows this, so. Generally speaking, we've got a helicopter pad out in front of Rack House 1, right? So we're ready, and we've got a good friend he's like 83 years old now, and he's still flying, and he's got a Huey.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, no way.
He takes donations when he wants to go fly, but it's expensive to fly that old Huey. But He's also got a Jet Ranger.
That is absolutely
Wow,
rad.
man.
That's cool.
So we're ready.
Yeah, so,
Yeah. When
all
the,
right, good.
when the zombies come, we've got a Huey and whiskey. I was joking. Jeff was not.
And really good whiskey too.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt.
hard truth is the truth. We've been sipping on it, but Jeff, you learned how to brew from your dad. You started brewing and distilling. You had mentioned that you do a little beer, some micro brewing in the Midwest only, and that led you to this distilling process.
Yeah, we had a vision for what we wanted to do. We couldn't do it in beer, but we could do it. We thought we could make it happen in distilling. We took a couple of years to buy that 325 acres we're on. Took us a while to get everybody in the family trust to agree to sell it.
Yeah.
Right. But by the time that 2 years gave us time to look at everything we wanted to do and create that beautiful place that we were talking about earlier with the amphitheater, the live music,
That's awesome.
a great distilling setup. And, I don't know if I told you guys this, the number one rated tour at Hard Truth Distilling Company. We've got some that are great that are all about the whiskey.
Yeah.
But we've got one that's about drinking and driving, right? It's the Get Lost tour where you hop on an ATV with one of our great tour guides and you go on 4 drinking stops in the woods, right?
That's cool.
Wait a second,
That is super cool.
It's a private ranch, so you get to sip in an ATV ride around the ranch.
Yeah, exactly. And
That is
Perfect. Sign me up.
I'm moving in, Jeff.
it's themed, so it's educational.
Yeah.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Seems so
Click right here and you can subscribe and you can join one of these expeditions.
Yeah.
This is unreal. So we're going to be trying out your offerings here. What do you want us to start with first?
Let's start with the High Road Rye.
Okay.
All right.
One on your left.
Thank you, buddy.
I'm finding out there are a lot of rye drinkers in San Diego.
Yeah.
And this rye is my campfire rye. Right.
Okay.
It's 93 proof. You're not going to get in too much trouble with it unless you do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And it's lower rye than our high rye. It's about 55% rye. So just smooth and easy. And one thing I should mention when we're talking about this rye, we grow the corn, the wheat, and the rye right there in Indiana, and it's our farmers who do it. And it's, I wouldn't say it's a rare thing, but there's this great group of distillers that are grain to glass, and we're one of them.
That's
Man.
I think
spectacular.
In a time now where we've gotten so far away from people producing their own, you know what I mean? Like I'm guilty. I go to the grocery store. I don't have a connection to a farmhand that raises cattle by the head. I don't have my produce, purchased from a farm. Like I'm going to Vaughn's, or Ralph's. And I don't know Vaughn or Ralph. But
Jeff.
Yeah,
right.
And he's got a ranch and he grows his own stuff.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Like when you buy a bottle of Hard Truth, it's like you're the guy. You're the guy. You literally have the farm. You've got the people tending the farm. You've got the wheat. You've got the grain. You've got the distillery right there. It's truly a one-stop shop.
Yeah, it's kind of so we're in this little town in southern Indiana, right?
Yeah.
Brown County, and it's kind of the heart of the Brown County ecosystem, right? Because we've got all these inputs and outputs coming from the distillery. Everybody in the county kind of pitches in because
It's cool.
the town we're in, I think I mentioned to you, 932 permanent residents.
938.
Right.
And one of them is here.
Yeah, right?
Well, and actually,
The gross domestic production just dropped significantly.
Revenue just
what's interesting is about 300 of those 932 workforce.
Oh my
Right?
God.
And
no
I mean,
way.
it's really
You
wonderful.
represent 33% of the entire workforce.
Rich was joking about running for public office. I hope he was joking earlier today.
No, it was not a joke.
Yeah.
You legitimately could run and you'd
Yeah.
probably win.
Yeah.
You could be like the Clint
that's
Eastwood of that town.
That's the last thing I do. Imagine the scrutiny.
Right.
Yeah.
You put people on ATVs and let them drink and go around your. That
It was like, it was educational.
And
That's right.
he plays music too loud.
Yeah.
On and
Perfect.
on, right?
No,
grows his
perfect.
corn too long.
Yeah.
Too sweet.
Man, the bottle itself is a cool looking bottle. I mean,
Right.
it's got this kind of divot down where you maybe hold the bottle. Was that? Did you
Some
come up with the whole
curves on
thing?
that
Yeah, there's some
girl.
curves.
Some
on it.
curvature.
So the way we design things like this is that the partners get together and we drink, of course. And the bottle took almost 2 years to come up with because we all had our own ideas. Like my partner Ed wanted it to fit in a golf bag really well. So you'll see it's tapered so it slides into the golf bag.
Into the pocket,
And
yeah.
Brian Smith, the bartender, wanted it to feel good in the bartender's hand. Right. And he wanted it to be heavy.
Yeah.
And I just wanted a cool cork. Right?
Yeah.
So we have a real cork with a live edge. Everyone's different. But, seriously, it's all intentional.
Yeah.
None of this stuff we do is by accident, but it's supposed to look like it's by accident.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, it's like the silhouette of like an old Western cowboy, you know what I mean? Like facing away into the sunset with the shoulders and the tapered waist. Like that is a handsome bottle. It really does feel like with Father's Day quickly approaching, if you get your pop a bottle of Hard Truth whiskey, if he's a whiskey drinker, I mean, he's going to be pretty happy to put that up on the shelf. And then plus, we're in a time now where this country more than ever needs your help to support Americans. You are not only an American business owner, but you are going grain to glass with this and employing Americans all around your town. I mean, this is it. This is the American dream. It's the spirit of this country, and it's literally a spirit. So you kind of get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, it's really a lot of fun. And around Father's Day or Mother's Day, we see a pickup. On the Mother's Day side, they want the cinnamon vodka or the toasted coconut rum.
Yeah.
Father's Day, they do the In the Barrel tour, right?
Oh, that's cool.
Dad and the son, and they bond over some great whiskey. You can't beat it, right?
But by the way, yeah, Father's Day, Mother's Day, you're looking to pick any of this up, go to kegnbottle.com, no matter where you are in the country. And Tony,
we'll ship it right to your door.
Yeah.
Tony's got all the bottles for Mother's Day.
Got all the bottles.
Yeah.
We'll have them engraved for you. There's a beautiful spot on here to engrave for Father's Day,
Yeah.
And that's, or if it's a gift for somebody, or you want to break the hard truth to somebody.
Yeah.
Right?
Ooh, man.
How cool would that be? We're going to have to do some
This is
marketing for that.
This is a breakup whiskey.
We should do a jingle to the breakup whiskey.
There has to be a story behind the name, Hard Truth. What truth were you trying to say?
You want the real story?
Yeah.
I went down to Tampa to see my mom, and I was on 475, and there was a football player from the Bucks, who became an accident lawyer. Right?
Interesting. Okay.
And his first billboard, he's still buff and he's in his uniform, and he's crashing into a bus, and it said "Hard Truth." That was all the billboard said.
Yeah.
So I called my partner Ed. I said, "Check the trademark database." Then he called me in 40 minutes, said, "We're good." I called my daughter, who does a bunch of our art, if you like our art.
Yeah.
And I said, "Draw me a label tonight. We're going to submit it to get the trademark." And we submitted it 2 days later, and we got the trademark. But, the idea was that
Did the guy sue you?
Nobody sued me.
That's crazy.
The guy, Brad Culpepper?
I did get sued by Sir Richard Branson once over beer.
No way.
I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Okay.
Nobody listens or watches this.
Jeff has been knighted, though.
He was more than fair with me.
Okay.
Wow.
I'll say that.
There you go.
I really like.
But I do have a hard truth that we have to mention that is not normally the case here in this studio.
What's going on?
Well, I'm looking at your glass and yours is empty.
Oh.
And I'm looking at my boy's glass and it's still full.
I mean,
there
we go.
There it
let's
is.
go. Let's
Let's go.
the High Road Rye.
I was being polite.
Yes.
93 proof. I mean, if this one sings, that's an absolute sipper. What is the next one you want us to try here, Jeff?
Let's do the weeded.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yep. All right. It's this guy right here. Woo wee. Man, let me turn this around so the Keg N Bottle logo.
Tell us about the mash bill while we're sipping on this.
Sure. So the difference in a lot of weededs that you'll see here is that we have more wheat in it than you normally see. We've got 19% wheat.
Okay.
And that kind of carries the differences, if you will.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for what the first thing you notice is it's that smooth, creamy mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Right.
That's from wheat?
It's absolutely
That
from wheat.
creaminess. It's either going to be wheat or malted barley.
Oh,
In this case, because he's doing the higher.
wheat.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's and we just a small fact. It's red winter wheat that we use.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Because you guys have heard me say this. The blue winter wheat sucks.
Yeah, and you're like summer wheat. I'm out. Yeah.
Please, enough. Right. Oh, so anyways, thank you, Jeff.
Right.
Thank you for that clarification.
So you'll see it has a nice finish. It hangs in there with you.
Yeah.
And it's just for people who are into weeders. It's it's a little bit different.
I think we should. So we have combo packs on the site that sell like crazy, mostly Weller and Blanton's and things of that sort. So I think we might have to add this to one of those and give them a little taste of your wheat.
Oh, I'd love it. I love it. Thank you.
Man.
Yeah.
Give us the proof on this.
This is a bottle and bond. Excuse me, bottle and bond. So it's 100 proof.
100 proof.
Okay.
All right.
Bottle and bond. Explain that to me again. I know we've heard it before, but what does bottle and bond mean?
So it goes back to the 1890s. So back in the 1890s, there wasn't enough good whiskey, or there wasn't enough whiskey.
Yeah.
So folks were taking clear whiskey, new whiskey, and they were coloring it to look like bourbon. So they could use coffee, they could use tobacco, they could use all kinds of things to get that cool color.
Yeah.
And of course, it tastes like shit.
Right. Yeah.
So this one time the government stepped in and they created the bottle and bond law, which was 1897. They said that whiskey has to come from all the whiskey in that bottle has to have been distilled in one season by one distiller at one still.
Got it.
Right. And it had to be 100 proof or above.
Okay.
Yeah.
And stored in a
white oak barrel.
A wide oak barrel.
And bonded by
Who is it bonded by?
By the government.
By the government. Yeah.
Oh, so literally
bonded warehouse.
Trick question.
Yes,
sir.
Like you have to be approved in order, like by the United States federal government.
Yeah.
Oh,
And they
wow.
would come around and check.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it's just distilled. It's just clean alcohol, and before they put it in a barrel, it tastes like nothing essentially.
Moonshine.
Well,
The moonshine.
yeah, it doesn't.
White lightning.
It doesn't taste like bourbon.
Yeah,
right,
right.
or rye.
Yeah.
But so we're on a good roll with the government, right?
Yeah,
And then they do prohibition.
dude.
What's with that?
I mean, nobody like that.
No, prohibition isn't
however,
that because
except the
when
mafia.
prohibition became whiskey was just
That's a good
medicine.
point. Yeah.
Well, they had to call it medicine in order
for
to
medicinal
sell it.
purposes.
Right. What was
Right.
the one? We had one in that was literally they worked all the way through the prohibition.
That was
Yeah.
chicken cock.
Chicken cock.
Yeah.
One of them.
Yeah.
Chicken cock. But without prohibition, no NASCAR, guys.
That's a good
Yeah.
point.
Right. All right.
Because
So-
La Cosa Nostra,
Exactly.
La Cosa
You got that.
Nostra came over from Sicily, and they were running all the rum. They were doing all that.
Woo.
And what's incredible about Prohibition times is that's also the reason why automobiles advance so quickly. Because
We got to be faster than the law.
yeah, it was like we got the Jake on our tail. We got to get it. We got to scram. And so literally like manufacturing of engines, like the Ford Motor Company, all of these these rivals, it all started over allowing bootleggers to get away from the cops faster.
Right.
Have you guys seen that movie Lawless with Shia LaBeouf and Tom Hardy?
Great movie.
It's about that
Yeah,
era.
yeah.
It's about the prohibition time, and they were the ones bootlegging. They were
Yes.
doing the running. That movie is sick.
We're sitting here enjoying some Hard Truth whiskey here that you can pick up at any Keg and Bottle location or at keg.bottle.com. And a guest walks in.
I'm pretty sure that's Jordan Belfort, the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, what?
Welcome in.
Welcome in. How we doing?
And or Todd
Yeah,
Gloria, our
jump,
mayor.
jump on the mic here, Todd Gloria. Mayor Todd Gloria.
Hop in the chair.
I'm sorry, Mario, apparently.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You're just part of the distribution.
Mario, pull
So
this mic up.
you've tasted this before.
All right, so tell us all the dirt on Jeff. Like, what kind of guy is he really? He seems like he presents like this humble, meaningful character, but deep down, he's a seedy individual, isn't he?
Today.
Oh, is that true?
Today.
All right, Mario. All right,
Working the San Diego market.
for the love of God, get off the microphone, Mario. What are you doing here?
Man, oh man.
I love it.
But I will say, without Mario,
You want some whiskey? Okay, yeah.
All right.
without Mario, there's
Let's get
no
him.
Jeff. So thank you, Mario, for making Jeff happen. You're
Thank
a
you,
good
Mario.
man for
Thank you,
connecting
Mario.
us.
Without Mario, there's no Luigi. Without Mario, there's no Lemieux.
Yeah.
Without Mario, there's no
Lopez.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
We did
No,
it.
Yeah.
We did it.
Close the loop.
But also, he does look like the Wolf of Wall Street.
He really does.
You're a handsome guy, and I'll tell you right now, linen works on you, pal.
Oh man, no, you know what?
He does pull off a nice white linen.
Never do an undershirt.
You know what?
Ever.
Yeah, but and take that shirt down one more
I'm the
time.
opposite. I always do it undershirt. Even
on one of those. Yeah, no, dude.
No, I always do an undershirt too because I have I don't know, body dysmorphia.
So little known fact for
Rich
many
has
of you
pokey
on
nips and he wants
YouTube.
him to show.
I really do.
This young man to my right doesn't wear deodorant.
He
doesn't.
Yeah, no.
And so you would think an undershirt would play.
No,
Like,
Tony,
in
get
there.
in there and sniff.
No,
There's
no,
no smell.
Yeah, it's
Get in
crazy.
there.
No,
Come on.
I'm gonna tell you,
it's
pretty
weird,
amazing.
right?
It's weird.
It's weird.
him and Cat are the same way. Cat's the same way.
Yeah,
too.
Cat's the same way because I'll get out of the shower after soaping up and bathing, and I'll be drying off and think I should probably get back in.
Yeah, my wife would say the same thing. She's like, dude, did you shower?
If I don't wear deodorant,
Oh, you'll know in 7 minutes.
by the time I walk in the door, just from the drive into work, you would know.
That's what I'm with Fletch.
I'm with you guys as well. But
I'm with
this man, I think he sweat so much during his professional football career.
I ran out of steak.
He ran out of steak. He left it on the playing
What if
field.
like
When they said
unintended?
leave it all out there, I was like, all right, coach, here we go, including odor.
What if the unintended side effect of CTE is you stop armpit sweating?
It's possible. Dude.
Wow.
It's brain body connection.
Wow.
Brain body
Man,
connection.
you know what? I'll take it. I'll
I
take
believe it after getting
My-
deep in that pit.
My wife would be like, hit him in the head with a hammer. do whatever you got to do.
Can you imagine TD comes in with a lump on his head? He's like, she took it a little too seriously.
She wanted to do looks maxing.
Trying to help any
All right.
way possible.
Let's bring it back to the French.
Yeah, we gotta get busy on this.
We do
hard
gotta get
truth.
busy. This man's got like 18 different things for us to taste.
Man.
So I'm holding in my hand a 106.1 proof bottle of French oak finished hard truth. It just sounds good.
Yeah,
The bottle looks incredible.
Look at that.
Yeah, well, there've been a lot of us out there now are doing different finishes with wood,
Yeah.
right? And some of them are good, some of them are overdone, that kind of stuff.
Mm.
Just to tell you a little bit about Brian Smith. Brian's our master distiller. He's a control freak, right? So we approach this different than some other distilleries because he doesn't want to see what's going to happen with the wood that we add to it. He wants to drive it to where he wants it to go. He already knows what flavor he wants. So we use staves, and of course, like Maker's 46, they use staves, right? But we use staves rather than just put the liquid in a barrel and then wait a while and see what happens.
Yeah.
So we use the staves to get to that flavor profile you're tasting there, and I think you'll find that it's more subtle a lot of times than what you get when you're not trying to get it to a taste.
Yeah. You know what?
Wow.
What's really interesting about this is it's lost on me sometimes, and maybe you're so much better educated, Jeff, than I am. It's lost on me when somebody says, "Oh, this is a sherry cask finish, or this is French oak finish, whatever it may be," because when I sip it, I know what sherry tastes like. I know what French oak should taste like based on what it smells like, but the whiskey or whatever drink I'm having, it's not representative. You can actually taste the oak in this.
Sure.
I mean, that's incredible.
Sure. And another thing I'll tell you about this one is the barrel. It's a white oak barrel, of course. It's spiral cut.
What does that mean?
It means they take it's like taking a router
Yeah.
around and spiral cutting it.
So more surface area?
Yeah. So does that help with the infusion of the wood?
Yeah, it does two things.
Yeah.
One is it gets you a little more surface area, or actually a significant amount, but it also, that router cuts through a couple of layers of the toast and the char, and in some cases gets to the green.
Almost, opens up the grain a little bit.
Well, you get, when you hit the green in the barrel, you get a little bit of you get another flavor to it.
Right.
So spiral cut barrels are a lot of fun.
That is interesting.
Yeah. So are
man.
spiral cut hams.
I do agree with that. Now, I have been.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I've been saying this for years. One of the biggest capers of the Pacific Beach area of San Diego stole a spiral cut ham from Honey Bake.
right
out of the front seat of my car the day before Easter. I haven't recovered from that.
We will find you.
Yeah,
and we will kill you.
I have developed a set
allegedly.
of skills.
Allegedly.
Disclaimer, TD.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Not me per se, but someone.
Yeah, somebody will for sure.
Eventually.
Liam Neeson, probably.
Yeah, exactly.
But we've never heard of at least I've never heard of a spiral cut barrel. Is that something proprietary to Hard Truth, or I mean, is this something other distillers are doing?
Other distillers, some other distillers do it, but nobody does it the same way.
Yeah.
Depending on their relationship with the barrel companies,
Mm.
right? So if you're doing research, I mean, there's actually, guys, there's a lot of science in barrels.
Yeah,
And the guys on the guys who are listening who are really into whiskey are going to tell you.
We got a lot of barrel guys.
It's all about the barrel.
We got one right here, Mario.
Yeah.
Mario.
Try to talk to us about barrels.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, here we go. Yeah, shapes, Donkey Kong, whatever you can come up with.
So we've got two barrel suppliers, and those two barrel suppliers have labs. We work, our master distiller and his second work directly with those guys to say, well, why don't we try this?
Yeah.
Right. Or why don't we try that? And, like I said, you can have a lot of fun with spiral cut. Nobody wants to tell you what, the specifics about their toast and their char.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I will tell you, we have barrels now that we're doing infrared toasting with.
Oh, that's interesting.
Right.
So you're not using like a live flame up
instead
against
of the torch, you do an infrared thing, and what you get is a much more consistent toast.
Wow.
Right. So
because it's shooting through the whole deal.
Yeah, and it's more controlled.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Than the blowtorch. So so that's, I don't know that that's a new advance, but that's something we like for some of the whiskeys.
That's incredible. That's incredible. I know we're going to be tasting this at some point here, the toasted coconut rum and the cinnamon vodka as Tony Kanja is behind the bar now mixing up a drink. I also saw you pulled out my chocolate milk out of the fridge, so I'm a little nervous, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll be okay. But I noticed on the labels of the toasted coconut rum and the cinnamon vodka, you have a column still. Is this a different way of distilling it for these two?
Yeah, we
tastings.
We run 3 columns or 2 columns in a pot still. So that's a pot still with a column.
Okay.
Right. So we've got our whiskey column, 17-inch Vendo.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We've got our stripper still, which is vodka column. Right.
Yeah. Keyword is stripper. Yeah.
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 Take that
dive into that.
Take that to hardtruth.com.
Yeah.
You can win the nationwide contest for $1,000. Actually, I just made that up.
Enter the keyword stripper.
Stripper still.
Well, you know, I love talking about strippers.
Yeah. Yeah. If there's one thing we know about you, Jack.
But you know, you're on a vodka column. They call it a stripper still because you're stripping all the flavor out of it.
Oh,
right. Yeah, that's where that comes from.
That's not nearly as fun as I thought.
Where were your minds?
Yeah.
Honestly, that was what I was thinking of.
I thought because it was pole shaped.
I thought honestly he was going to tell us how to remove like the fresh coat from a Chevelle.
Yeah. Strip and paint.
Strip and paint.
Got it. It's to be real high proof.
That's right. Yeah. So
don't think I haven't tried that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure you don't have a single stain in your driveway, when you're distilling. So we tried the toasted coconut rum. Full disclosure, when we were on the radio still, and it was the first thing we sipped on. And I described it as like an amuse-bouche, which is like, you know, the first offering from the chef. It's like they send you almost like a spoonful of something from the kitchen. It's curated from either that night or that table. And they say, hey, just try this. This is kind of what we do. And you're going to have a good time tonight. And when you came in, you're like, you got to try this. And I was like, oh, what is it? You're like, toasted coconut rum. I'm like, I thought we were drinking whiskey.
Yeah.
And it ended up being the best rum I think I've ever had.
Well, thank you for saying that. It's I'll tell you a little bit about. I'll tell you how we got started with it. Right, when early on, we knew, you know, we invested our own money in this distillery.
Yeah,
right.
Wow.
We needed cash flow, so we said, while the whiskey is aging, we need to have something we can sell.
Yeah,
you can make rum Tuesday and sell it Wednesday, or if you're in a big hurry, you can sell it Tuesday night. Right.
That's awesome.
Same with that cinnamon vodka. gin, all those are ready to go.
We need
Right?
a diagram-heavy tutorial when you leave.
just on like how
Yeah.
exactly.
And it happens that my partners, I have a few restaurants and bars too, so we had an immediate, buyer for that stuff.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Ooh-wee.
There goes Tony.
Tony's
Oh,
Tony's
man.
made up some drinks here. Should I pass this one to Fletch?
No, that's yours.
Oh, okay. Oh, what's Fletch's? Just I said flesh.
Yeah,
It's starting to kick in.
yeah, you're doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of you.
Yeah, good.
So we made a white rum, and you asked about the pot still.
Yeah.
You make rum in a pot still. So
Oh,
it's out of that middle still.
Oh, okay.
And it's really simple. You take Caribbean yeast and you take black pearl molasses and pure cane sugar, and you make rum.
That's
right.
So simple.
You said Caribbean.
All
and
you
Black
have to
Pearl
have
on the
is
same
you
sentence.
have that.
Yeah, and by the way, you can get our rum in the
Bahamas.
Bahamas, or you can get it on a Royal Caribbean cruise ship.
No way.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
impressive.
true story.
Cool.
True
That is
story.
cool.
So we made the white rum, and one day Brian, the master distiller, was behind the bar with one of the bartenders, and he said, "What is that?" and tasted it. And the guy said, "Well, I infused some I infused some coconut in the rum." And Brian said, "That's my job."
Oh,
Right. And actually, that's when he got serious about developing the toasted coconut rum. And we actually toast the coconut flakes. That releases some oils.
yeah.
And those oils are what some people object to in coconut.
Uh-huh.
I feel
Right.
like that's what did it.
Yeah.
You
when
mean like
we
what-
had
yeah.
it was
It's just
very impressive.
Yeah,
It's
it's
Yeah.
it's I don't know, dessert in a bottle to me.
That's literally what we talked about.
Mm.
So it's, it's really all natural. Right.
yeah.
Mhm.
And you can put it in anything. You can drink it straight. And, what's great now at the distillery, the guys come actually, there are a lot of women who are into whiskey now, but
Yeah.
there are a lot of times the person they're with is not, and they want something else to drink, something easy to drink, sweeter. So, we actually have a tiki cruise out at the distillery on a 3-acre pond.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
We gotta go.
You've got enough acreage that you can throw together a boat, deck it out in tiki bar regalia, and then take folks out for a ride around the pond drinking rum drinks.
Yes.
Okay. Jeff, here's the thing. We do this show from San Diego. It doesn't mean we have to do this show from San Diego. We can live in Indiana.
Yeah.
I mean, we can increase that. What is it? Nashville, Indiana.
I love it.
I'll get up to
That'd be
$3.95.
$900. Yeah, $3.95. Or $9.35.
No, I'm talking to his employees.
Oh yeah, we're gonna work for you.
You want to own us?
We're excited to work for Hard Truth.
We're easy.
I can imagine one or two of you as tour guides.
Okay.
All
right, all
See?
right.
Fantastic.
You know what I like about you? You're
Yeah.
a master.
Yeah.
You see what's in front of you and you figure out what what you can do with it.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
you-
no doubt about that.
It's like the tiki cruise, right?
Yeah.
It's like somebody said, "Well, why did you do that?" And I said, "Well, because nobody else in the Midwest has a tiki cruise on a lake in a hardwood forest, right?
Yep, that's right.
Why
That's
not?
right, Jeff.
And nobody else has rum like we do. So why wouldn't you do it?" So the guy who drives the boat or the girl who drives the boat dress up like Gilligan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome.
And,
Brilliant.
and then you've got Jimmy Buffett. Who's it's the perfect thing.
Parrot Head,
So-
Paradise. What's also funny is at Jeff's house, he has a kitchen elephant, and his wife keeps saying to him, like, we don't need an elephant for the kitchen. That is a live elephant. That is a wild animal. He goes, but nobody else in the Midwest has a kitchen elephant.
It's crazy.
I keep telling her the tusks, they get in the way, but nobody's got one.
Nobody was drinking on air, and now everybody is somehow.
Yeah, nobody.
we started doing that.
Nobody can grab things from great heights like our kitchen elephant.
Yeah, well,
We have 20-foot shells.
I'm an active dreamer.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Yeah.
so my wife did, and I've been married 48 years, believe it or not, all to the same woman. Continuously.
Well done.
That is
Really good.
right on.
Brother.
But- so she knows if I'm moving around in the bed, it's
Yeah.
one thing, or I'm having a dream.
That's exactly right.
So-
That's exactly right.
So she will wake me up and say, "Stop dreaming," because it's going to be the elephant in the kitchen.
Yeah. She was like, this
Yeah,
is going to cost us a lot of money.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Man, I also felt like when he said, I imagine one or two of you could be tour guides, it was, I don't trust you with anything other than just
I'll tell you what.
Walking around with a microphone.
Jeff, there's 60-year-old ladies who will fall in love with these two gentlemen. So if that's your clientele, watch out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that
says
is-
like flies to butter.
I see. I like that. I like that. And I do have to tell you something that is not commonly known either. We are the bachelorette party destination of the Midwest.
Is that true?
Wow.
I mean,
It is.
you keep selling the place. I don't know if we need more.
Any Saturday, we get 10 to 15 bachelorette groups. And you guys probably know that's all very regimented now.
Yeah.
That'll
Right?
be where we start our tour guide.
Yes.
And that's where we'll take TD on his bachelorette party.
Yeah, I've never had one. What are we drinking?
So this is a little old fashioned.
Oh my
He had me
God.
put 2 parts of orange bitters, 2 parts of regular bitters. We did a little sweet. We did a little
Yep, Rich chugged it.
simple syrup.
Yep.
For the sweetener.
It's
Oranges that he
so
sliced
good.
back there, little orange slices, and with the 113
Best thing I've ever drank in my life.
SMR. He put 113 proof SMR.
Real nice,
Sweet
Clark.
Mash rye.
So, guys, that's a 94.6 rye. I mean, it's a 94% rye, right?
No way.
Yeah.
Wow, that's delicious.
That's a sweet mash rye.
Mine's empty.
Right?
Okay.
That is the fastest I've ever drank an old fashioned in my life.
But a 94%
Impressive.
rye, I would think would be hot.
Well-
I'm not getting that at all.
Yeah, it's really, people ask me the difference between sweet mash and sour mash on the palate, and sweet mash just drinks a little easier. Right?
I think we're going to start selling some sweet mash rye, guys.
Keg, the letter N, bottle.com. Tony, what's this gonna run us?
So $44.99 right now on his lower tiers, about $79.99 on the higher tiers. It's 10% off because he's here and we had to do something.
I love it.
So if you just go right on the website, it's already included in the price. You'll see the regular price and strike through. So you don't need a promo code or anything. Just click buy and it'll come right to your door anywhere in the United States.
I'm not kidding. Don't mess around. Get some Hard Truth whiskey. Get it for Father's Day. Get it for Mother's Day. Get it for yourself. Put it on a shelf because it looks awesome. Jeff, you are a fantastic individual. Thank you so much. For
Appreciate you, Jeff.
You know, I don't hear that all the time. I love it. Thank you.
Well, somebody wrote it down. So
Yeah,
let's see
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I
We
figured.
read that off of the copy.
Yeah.
Right.
Jeff, truly thank you on behalf of all of us. This has been a pleasure. Hard Truth is the real stuff. It's good stuff. That's what we've been saying all morning long. Tony Kanja, Keg N Bottle.
good.
Get to one of the 10 locations in San Diego or go to keg-the-letter-n-bottle.com and get your bottles engraved. There's a perfect spot on the front for that.
Yep.
All right. We'll do it again next Friday. It's Big Rich, TD, and Fletch out.
Thanks, guys.